Hi, it's Kate, and I am totally obsessed with bags and totally excited to open this giant box for you. From the Real Real, I do know what it is. It is a Dior book tote, which I have many, many thoughts about. I will wait to unveil my thoughts after I unveil the bag. Let's get into this giant box and check it out. I do not own one of these. I had gone back and forth about wanting one. I love the Dior D-Lite, which is the smaller version of this. I will contrast them later on in this video to tell you why I hesitated about the book tote. Oh my gosh, giant Dior box. It is vintage, it is secondhand. The box is a little bit beat up. I'm also very excited to check out the material and the pattern I chose. I debated between a pretty standard black and white and a non-black and white one. Consulted with a few of my friends, and they said to go for the non-black and white one. So that is what I'm going to unveil. I know that this will not be my only Dior book tote, so I do hope that I like it as much as I am planning on. I, of course, have Coco, who got a haircut today, and Chalupa here with me. I believe that Carmelita is somewhere, so hopefully you will see her too. But let's get into this box, shall we? Oh, this looks exciting. It has the Dior card, which I admittedly do not do a good job keeping my card with my bag, which isn't a problem unless you want to resell it, and then it's a little bit of an issue. Okay, so it does have the dust cover, which I appreciate, nice and big, and then we will unveil the bag. Okay, I'm really happy about this. I am really excited about this bag. I have a new job. I'm an attorney, and I used to go into the office all the time. And so I had a more formal work bag. And when I stopped going into the office regularly, because now I work remotely, I can show you the bags that I've been using, but neither of them are doing it for me anymore. So I really wanted new work bags that were in between being too nice and too casual. So that is what made me want to check out the Dior tote. But what was holding me back is I don't really like these skinny handles. But I guess for a bag this big, the thicker handles wouldn't make sense. I decided I could get over that, and I have bought my first of the book totes. I have 4 or 5 of the fabric D-Lites. So this really is my go-to look. I like structured bags. I love the fabric and the canvas of the D-Lite line. I really don't know why I resisted this so much. I'm not a fan of my current work bags and why I think this is going to be a better fit for me. Generally, what I've been using is one of these 2 bags for my work bag. This is the bag that I was using at my old job. And yes, it's Chanel. It's pink. It has kind of the textured leather. We would think that I would love this bag, but I don't know. I don't. I don't love this bag. I don't know, maybe I just got sick of using it. Maybe it's PTSD from my old job. Like, I don't know, but maybe I'd like it more if I didn't use it as a work bag and just kind of use it as like a big tote. But anyway, it is not my work bag anymore. Like, I'm not interested in this being my work bag. I'm either going to try to repurpose it for maybe an errand bag. Could be good to go to the movies because I could put like a sweatshirt in and smuggle in a monster. So maybe I'll do that first. I will see if I like using it for something else other than going to work. And if not, I'll sell it. So then what I have been using is the Chanel shopper. And I love this bag. I have it in this denim. I have it in an orange. I would love it in a pink. And I love, love, love this bag. I travel with it a lot, but it's not it's not a work bag. It's just like it's not. It's like a pool bag, a travel bag, but it's not a work bag. And quick spoiler alert, I do like the size of the Neverfull from Louis Vuitton, but my current Neverfulls are too summery and can't be work bags. But I did get and have not yet unboxed a darker color Neverfull that I plan to alternate with my new bag. Now, these are similar materials, so you might be wondering why I consider this a work tote and this one not. And you wouldn't be wrong to ask that question. More is going to fit in here. Whereas this, I feel like I am repurposing this bag to be a work bag. And I am a bag girl. I don't need to repurpose anything for anything. So I'm going to move everything that I have in here into my new work bag. I also brought out this Speedy. So, and the reason for this is that this week, when I was going to my co-working space or going down to court, I was taking this, but because it didn't fit absolutely everything, I was using a second bag. I would carry the Chanel shopper over my shoulder, and then I would have this with my smaller things. So I have my work phone, I would have my regular phone, I have some lip gloss, like the little things, battery charger. With this bag, need to carry two bags. Now, I'm not opposed to that because if I have two bags, then if I end up doing something after work or if I'm running errands, I can ditch the bigger bag. Then I'll have a bag for whatever my next outing is. So I will probably continue that. But with having a bigger bag, it will be nice to know that that is not a requirement when I know that there's no chance that I'm going to need something additional. Sometimes I'll also just bring a second bag and keep it in the car in case I want to run errands or meet somebody out. I don't have to carry a work bag. I'm pretty particular about using work bags for work and only for work. I don't like carrying my bag outside of work, which is probably the big issue that I ended up having with this Chanel shopper is that to me, this is like a fun bag. I like traveling with it. It holds a lot. And that is a nice bag to have with you on vacation. It can double as a beach bag, a pool bag. I didn't like blurring those lines. Let's get back to this, which is really pretty. So one problem with this is not problem per se, but you know that I wear a lot of pink. Now, I don't believe that you can never have pink and red together, but it is a little bit more tricky. Cute base, heart design, and then this is going to hold a lot. We have my laptop, which fits. Okay, you guys don't laugh. I am old school and have a literal planner. I was an early adopter of like the Palm Pilot 1,000 years ago. I've not had a paper calendar for a long, long time. But with my new job, my two phones don't talk to each other. So I had to have one place where I had everything. And now I am obsessed, totally color coded, etc. So we'll put that in. And then I always have one working notebook that you can see with my tabs. I divide it into sections for all of my different clients. And then when I'm done with this one, then I just get another cute one. And that will fit in as well. You can see, I'm loving this, that those things, which is the vast majority of what I need to carry, takes up like 1/3 of this. Of course, you're going to end up with the issue of it being too heavy, but we're not there yet. I have the cutest little pencil case that will slide in. I have my cord I always keep this cord in my work bag. When I'm working at home, I have a different cord I use. Sometimes, depending on how much I have in this bag, I have to put the cord in this bag. But with this bag, it's not going to be a problem. That's going to go in. I have my wallet, which I generally put in this. So as far as what needs to fit in my work bag, it's my computer, my notebook, my planner, my pencil case, and my cord for my computer. And you can see there's so much room and nothing is popping out of the top. It looks classy. It looks good. It doesn't look like I'm trying to throw everything that I own into a bag that is too small. This is what this bag looks like. Big, cute, nice, has everything I need in it, but it doesn't look like I'm carrying like an overflowing bag. I can put it on my shoulder. And if I was carrying a second bag, for all of the reasons I said before, either because I want to have one if I'm going out to lunch or something like that, I have that handy. And these two bags look great together. In this, again, I have like my daily essentials, but let me put the stuff from this bag into this bag to show you that I won't need to bring a second bag if I don't want to. Charger, wallet, work phone, little makeup pouch, and an extra lip gloss because you can never have too many. Obviously, I would also have my regular phone, glasses, sunglasses, stuff like that. I do not even need to demonstrate that the Gucci sunglass case will fit in here because with all of that in, 2 bags worth of stuff, still only half full. And now I'm thinking to myself, why wouldn't I travel with this? Good question. I probably will. With all of that stuff in there, 2 bags worth, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't know that it has that much stuff in it. Very organized, plenty of room, and not too heavy at all. I almost can't wait for Monday. All right, big fan, big fan. So I am dying to show you these 2 bags together. It's like big sister and little sister. They're both from the Valentine's line. This is the size large of the book tote. I think it also comes in a medium. And I'm glad I went that big because go big or go home. So this is the handle, obviously, for the book tote. It does have this little bit of red piping and detailing. This looks so small now compared to this, but this is a true medium-sized bag. With the D-Lite, it has this much wider handle, and I love to wrap it, as you know, with the ribbon. So when I was looking at this bag, really all I could see were the skinny handles. I've come to terms with it. The other thing about the handles is that I am not going to wrap these with the scarf like I normally do with the D-Lite. And the reason for that is I'm just going to be kind of like picking it up, grabbing it out of my car, putting it over my shoulder. And because the handles are not as thick, I don't think the ribbon will stay in place that well. The other thing is that the D-Lite has the metal hardware that you can actually use to help secure here, to help secure the ribbon. Since this does not have the holes or the hardware to tie the ribbon into, it's just not going to hold as well. I am obsessed with this bag already. I can't wait to use it. It has lived up to my expectations. I am glad I got this pattern. I think it's beautiful. It is light enough to use in the summer, but dark enough to use in the winter, especially here in Phoenix, where you can go a little bit lighter in tones in the winter, but having just like a super light white and pale pink like work bag just seems too summery for me. So A++, 10 out of 10. Thanks for checking it out with me. I'm in love with it already. I have two more work bags on their way. So this is going to be a little bit of a genre for us to explore together. And I am totally obsessed with you as much as I am totally obsessed with bags. I'll see you soon.